If you've been trying to manifest more money, better opportunities, confidence, success, and it feels like your life keeps hitting the same invisible ceiling, I need you to hear me. It's not because you're doing it wrong. It's not because the universe is ghosting you. And it's not because you're not meant for more. It's because your nervous system is running the show. And if you've ever had that weird experience where you're thinking positive, but your body feels tense, or you're visualizing success, but your stomach is all in knots, that's not a mindset issue. That's a safety issue. Quick one, if this topic hits you, tap the like button so I know to make more videos like this. Also, it trains your brain to take tiny actions that lead to bigger ones. Sneaky, but in a good way. Also, somewhere in this video, I'm going to give you a free reset you can use in under 3 minutes when your body goes into pressure mode. So keep an eye out for it. Hi, I'm Corlo. I'm a neuro coach, and I work with salespeople and high performers from all industries who look fine on the outside, but inside they're running pressure, self-doubt. I need to do more, like it's a full-time job. And today I'm going to explain why manifestation, tongue twist, starts in your nervous system and how to shift your biology so your outcomes finally match your efforts. Let's begin. Most people treat manifestation like it's a thought game. Think abundant, act as if, visualize the outcome. Cool, but here's what no one tells you. Your body's sitting there like a bouncer at a club, arms folded, going, yeah, we're not letting that reality in. It's not safe. Because your nervous system doesn't care about your vision board. It cares about what feels familiar. And if struggle is familiar, if anxiety is familiar, if proving yourself is familiar, your system will drag you back to what it knows. Not because you're broken, because your brain's number one job is your survival. That's why people say things like, I really want to earn more, but I keep self-sabotaging. I want to be more confident, but I freeze. I want to grow, but I can't stay consistent. Because there are two different conversations happening. Your conscious mind, I want the next level. Your nervous system or subconscious mind, the next level feels like danger. And your nervous system always wins, every time, because it's faster than your thinking brain. Let's make this real. So you want to manifest a higher income. Maybe you're in sales or building something, or you're like, I'm ready to go bigger. But then you hesitate to follow up. You overthink your message. You don't post. You don't pitch. You procrastinate on the one thing that would move the needle. And you think you need motivation? No. Your nervous system is reading visibility as a threat, because being seen can trigger judgment, rejection, embarrassment, failure, pressure, so you don't manifest more. You manifest more of what your body is prepared to hold. You see, your brain has a filter. Think of it like a bouncer too, except this one filters your reality. Whatever you believe is true, your brain starts noticing proof of. So if your identity is success is stressful, money makes people judge me, if I do well, expectations get higher, if I shine, I get targeted, your brain will highlight evidence that supports that and ignore evidence that challenges it. So you keep attracting the same outcomes, not because you're cursed, because you're consistent with your beliefs. Manifestation isn't just getting things, it's becoming the version of you who naturally lives that life. And identity isn't just what you say, It's what your body expects. If your body expects pressure, it'll recreate pressure. If your body expects struggle, it'll recreate struggle. If your body expects, I must earn love, it'll recreate chasing. So the real question is, what does your nervous system think is safe to have? What does your nervous system think is safe to be? If you're into this kind of work, nervous systems, identity, money, confidence, hit that subscribe button now. I don't do fluffy motivation. I do stuff that actually changes your life. So here's a simple way to understand it. When you feel safe, you're creative, you act, you speak clearly, you handle pressure. When you're stressed, you overthink, you doubt, you people please, you avoid. And when you're overwhelmed, you freeze, you shut down, you numb out, you self-sabotage. So if you're trying to manifest from stress and overwhelm, you're basically trying to build a mansion during an earthquake. High performers have a sneaky problem. They are used to pushing. They try to force manifestation like more hustle, more affirmations, more discipline, more fixing. But if your nervous system is overloaded, your body interprets all that as more pressure. So even your self-improvement becomes another form of survival. And then you wonder why nothing sticks. Delusional in the sense of trying to manifest something while your entire nervous system is in survival. The goal is to become regulated enough to hold the reality you want, because your system can only receive what it has the capacity for. So we build capacity first. Do this right now. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Exhale slowly, like you're fogging up a mirror. Now say quietly, I am here. I am safe enough in this moment. And then repeat. Do this 5 times. Inhale, exhale slowly, and tell yourself the exact same thing over and over again 5 times. That's not woo, that's telling your body, we are not being chased by a lion. And if you do nothing else, do that before you visualize. Because manifestation without regulation is just daydreaming with anxiety. Here's the next step. Pick one identity that matches your next level. Not 10, just 1. For example, I'm the kind of person who follows through. I am safe being seen. I can handle pressure calmly. I am safe receiving more money. Now here's the key. Your brain won't believe it if you don't give it evidence. So today, find one piece of evidence, even a tiny piece of something you've done. You sent that message, you made the call, you posted the video, you asked for the sale, you stopped people pleasing. That's how you rewire. Tiny proof builds identity. Quick question. Comment this below. What do you want to manifest the most right now? Is it money, confidence, a new job, more peace, better habits? And if you don't want to share the whole thing, just comment one word, safety. So, let's expose the loop. You want more. Your body senses uncertainty. Uncertainty feels like danger. Your system tries to protect you by pulling you back to what is familiar. You call it self-sabotage. You shame yourself. Shame becomes more stress, and then the cycle repeats. The solution is not more shame. It's changing the pattern at step 2. One of the fastest ways to change identity is doing small things your brain doesn't expect. If you usually freeze, you take one micro action. If you usually avoid, do the scary thing for 30 seconds. If you usually spiral, you regulate first. Every time you do something different, you teach your brain, we are not this person anymore. And over time, your nervous system updates its expectations. All right, here's the gift I promised. I created a short nervous system reset you can use in under 3 minutes, a quick body cue, a simple breathing pattern, and an identity line to lock it in. I'll put it in the pinned comments below. Go grab it after you watch and use it the next time you feel yourself slipping into pressure mode. There's one more thing people ignore. Your nervous system mirrors your environment. If you're surrounded by stress, drama, cynicism, and play small energy, your body adapts to it. But if you're around people who are calm, ambitious, consistent, and self-led, your nervous system starts learning that as normal. If you want change fast, curate what you watch, curate who you listen to, curate who gets access to your mind, because you're always being programmed. So here's the formula. Regulate first, safety in the body. Choose one identity. Who am I becoming? Collect tiny evidence daily or proof, and then repeat it until that's normal. Protect your environment because your inputs matter. That's manifestation that actually sticks, not magic, not wishful thinking. It's biology plus identity plus repetition. And if you know someone who keeps blaming themselves, calling themselves lazy or unmotivated, bad at consistency, send them this video. It might be the first time they realize they're not broken. They're just overloaded. Now, if you want the next step after this, you're going to love my video on why confidence collapses under pressure and how to rebuild it fast. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Cheers.